Today, more than half of us live in cities. By the year 2050, this number will rise to 70%. Already, cities use more than 2/3 of the world's energy resources, so how they develop over the coming decades will be crucial to managing climate change. I'm Sinead O'Shea, and I'm in Norway to see how its capital is planning for the future. Oslo is a city with a very close relationship to the environment. The mountains, forests and the sea form part of the cityscape. To preserve this relationship, Oslo is taking part in the Cities of the Future scheme. The scheme, which runs across Norway, aims to increase quality of life and reduce greenhouse gases by 50% by 2030. Public transport is one of the cornerstones of the Cities of the Future scheme. And this bus, it's run on a very special fuel, sewage, and I'm on my way to find out more about this. Hi.
Hello, I'm Thomas. Welcome to Oslo and the Bekkelaget wastewater treatment plant. There in Oslo we have put the whole treatment plant inside the mountain.
Water and sewage are the main ingredients for the biofuel. How much water is coming in there?
Now it's about 1,400 liters per second.
That's incredible. Wastewater entering the plant is left to settle in order to form a useful substance simply called sludge.
So what happens next with the sludge is we remove the water from it and we just pick it up with lorries and take it out to agricultural use. So it's a fertilizer. And it's in this process that we produce the methane that eventually go out to the methane cleaning plant.
Ah! It's underwear.
Yeah, underwear.
I'm feeling a bit.
Here we have everything.
And these are not the only surprises lurking in Bekkelaget. We're now listening to some music that was specially composed.
There's a law that says that some of the money for building are supposed to go to art.
So in the sewage plant you have this excellent contemporary music.
Yes, it's very famous.
Do you enjoy it yourself?
No, I turn it off usually.
You're joking.
This is fine art.
I know. We're heathens. This is it.
This is it. This is where we take the biogas and we clean it from about 70% to 98% methane. And when it's that clean, you can use it for fuel in buses or cars. I think they say that for each person, you can drive a bus about 50 meters.
What does it mean to you to work in a job like this?
Well, it's a good thing to work here because I know that we clean the water and I know also that I make the air in the city better because we exchange some of the diesel buses with biogas buses. So I know I do a small part for the environment.
Oslo has recently installed a dynamic street lighting system, which allows outdoor lights to be dimmed late at night or depending on weather conditions. This saves precious energy and of course also reduces the city's carbon footprint.
We have two-way communication with all the street lights from our computer at the office. So we can dim them down in the evening and in that way save energy. Hello, Eirik. I'm fine. Can you dim the light down to 30%? We have dimmed them actually 70% down.
Wow. It doesn't seem like it's 70%.
No, but it is.
Less.
That's amazing.
I really didn't notice it. How proud are you to be part of this?
I am very glad that we was starting this because I think this is the future.
Turning Oslo into the city of the future requires a lot of commitment, not least from its politicians. The governing mayor took time from his paternity leave to tell us more. What kind of Oslo do you hope your children will live in?
Oslo is growing quite fast now. We are growing by 10,000–15,000 people a year. But I hope that they will grow up in an even greener city than I did.
How committed do you think the people of Oslo are?
I find the city of Oslo and the people to be very environmentally concerned. And we started that people had to sort their waste in different fractions at home. Very few protests. And people are actually doing it very well.
Is there something different about Norwegians?
Well, you know, they say that we are the people who follow the ice when it melted during the Ice Age. So we are very strange people. But it's wonderful because we are also close to nature and close to opportunities to be a part of nature. And I mean, if you just look around here, it's wonderful. It's not all that many cities who have areas like this within their city boundaries.
To make the City of the Future scheme work needs more than just political will. Everyone has to be involved, and this appears to be happening. The Hannebergs are a pretty typical Oslo family.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I'm Sinead, very nice to meet you.
Come on in. We are recycling and we're trying to save energy, buy things secondhand, and we're trying to walk and use the bus and bicycle when we can.
And there are even special incentives to promote recycling.
So for returning those bottles, these guys have earned themselves 14 kroners 50, which is about €1.50, which is a very reasonable rate of return.
Yeah.
Like many Oslo dwellers, the Hannebergs often get on a bus and go up to the mountains.
It's taken just a few minutes to get up here on a bus. We're in a forest, but we're still actually in the city of Oslo. And for the people here, this is what a city of the future looks like.